is next. Some things are coming. The channel, things are getting heated up. I haven't even started yet. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating. Like, I'm starting to feel like this is happening all over again. It got to the point to where I stopped looking at my views. Which sucks because that means that I can't even like sometimes reply to you guys. Which it seems like I haven't been replying that much is because of that. Okay, so I decided for today's video I wanted to reminisce a little bit and look back on last year, because last year was the year that I decided that I wanted to change my channel. Essentially, it was supposed to be the end of JessCreationss. I was supposed to be rebranding my whole self, but here we are now, and I'm kind of still JessCreationss, and I'm kind of still creating hair videos, but I kind of wanted to go look back on that video, kind of react to that video, and then kind of explain where I am currently and the changes that I'm going to be making to my channel, and other changes and other things that I'm going to be starting to do, okay? Because I'm 25 now. Last year I was 24, and oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's like I'm getting to the point to where I'm progressing and I'm changing, and every year I want to be growing and changing and evolving, and that is going to portray in my videos and my content. So let's start watching this. I started it for a little while. I literally watched maybe 5 seconds of it, and then I started already feeling emotional. That is my fault because I decided to play this dang emotional freaking sound. Why would I do that? But okay, let's, hopefully everything looks good in the camera. I'm gonna try to sit up straight, back straight. Should I move it up a little bit? Let me see. Okay, I had to scoot it over just a tiny inch. Hopefully my little tatas are staying in place. Not that they move, okay? Just because they're not big, they still do things that a big boobies can do, but on a smaller scale. Okay, so yeah, it's reflection time. I just wanted to look back on last year's video because I just feel like before I announce all of my changes and all the things that's going to be happening to this channel and the things that I'm going to be doing, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I really want to look back on the video that I did last year because that's when a lot of things started to transition, and yeah, let's just watch it, okay? Because I'm just going to keep stalling, okay? Okay, I'm going to watch. Don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I just am a little in a weird space where I feel like nothing I'm doing is enough. But I feel like also, who am I to complain about stuff when I have, health? I have a healthy family. I'm okay during this time. I'm making it work. I have amazing supporters like you right there watching. I'm grateful. But I feel like a lot of people subscribe to my channel for a girl that I used to be. And it's really hard for me to transition into the girl that I'm becoming while still trying to hold on to the audience that I still have.
Listen to me. You have to go back to 0 followers in your mind. That's what I did.
Yeah.
You have to go back to 0. And I'm telling you right now, you will pick up a bigger audience of being your true self than trying to hold on to just hack the algorithm or the fan base for another view. You're not that girl anymore.
I can't believe I talked to Gary Vee. I honestly forget, I have it in the back of my head, but reliving that, seeing that, I'm so glad I was able to get that on camera. Or that's crazy. I'm just ready for a redo. The end of JessCreationss. Oh my gosh, I'm so dramatic. I'm low-key feeling a little emotional talking about this. It's not a bad thing, guys. It's not a bad thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to be as straight and to the point as I can be. And that is, I'm pregnant. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I can't with myself. Did I really say that? I I can't even be serious for 2 seconds. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, I need to get to the point. Sorry, I'm stalling. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. To it. Hey there, my name is Jess, and this is my story. About a month ago, I reached 100,000 subscribers. Woo! For those of you who've helped me reach 100K, you know at one point I was really pushing, like, I want 100K followers, and a lot of you guys really helped me, and I'm really appreciative. I was super, like, happy, obviously, because it's like I reached a milestone. It was like I just reached a good place in my YouTube career. You know, I made it. I finally made it. But then after a few days later, the honeymoon stage, I would say, kind of died down, and I kind of felt like lost.
This is it?
Like, I felt like
This is what you thought?
something, this doesn't feel any different. You know, like, I thought once you reach 100K, I guess something magical, something amazing would happen.
Oh my gosh, I still remember that meme.
It's like the TikTok video. I don't know if any of you guys own TikTok, but there's like a video I'll show you right now.
But what are you waiting for?
I don't know. Something amazing, I guess.
Oh wow. That was back when I was actually
Yeah.
posting TikTok.
So I was kind of feeling something like that. But nothing amazing happened for a while. If anything, a lot of my excitement went to confusion, frustration, feeling lost, feeling like hard on myself, being in my head, comparing, and just I went in a weird cycle of my like thoughts on my channel and just what I was doing in my life and everything like that. So I feel like I'm really sweaty because I'm really hot. But then something finally happened. Something amazing finally happened. Now, it wasn't the amazing that I was going for, but it was surely enough much more amazing than I could have ever imagined. Something more amazing than I even saw coming, and that is the end of JessCreationss. Dun, dun, dun. But there's good news, okay? There's good news here. Let me explain. So about 3 years ago, I started my channel specifically because I decided that I wanted to start wearing out my natural hair, and during that time,
Okay, we're not gonna go through this whole thing, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys, if not all of you guys who are watching this, have seen the video because you're seeing my reaction to it, so that means you have seen the video, and if you haven't seen the video, like, I guess watch the video. But you guys know why I started, so we're gonna skip that part.
So with that being said, I feel like now I'm kind of like closing a chapter in my life. I'm closing my natural hair journey chapter because, you know, I made it to the end. I accomplished that goal. I'm closing my self-love, self-acceptance chapter. So I've learned a lot about myself. And over this quarantine time and me being stuck at home, I've really realized my purpose in life and what I really want to do and what really makes me happy. And I've even thought about my future, like what is my plan here? Because I you know, currently I've been struggling financially, and I'm just like, I need to come up with the
When I say I was struggling, Like it was rough. It was rough.
really start acting and pushing myself to do the things that scares me, that is going to help me and allow me to chase my dreams and hopefully become successful. So that's going to be the next chapter in my life. And that's why I'm deciding to end JessCreationss, because I feel like JessCreationss was the old me, you know, was the girl who was on that natural hair journey, was the girl who was trying to figure herself out but didn't really know what she wanted. And I'm happy I was able to share that chapter and help a lot of you guys, and that was amazing. But I realized that I'm not that same girl anymore, and I don't have, oh my gosh, this freaking gnat. I don't have the same passions to do any more hairstyles. Like, I still have my creativity in me, and of course I'm gonna do it here and there and blah blah blah, but I don't want to be the natural hair girl anymore. That honestly was not something that I planned on happening. It just so happened to happen like that. I've been thinking about this for a while, which is probably why I feel like I've been in a weird place in my life, because I was trying to like accept whatever it was that I was feeling, not being content in my channel, of not being content in my life. Obviously being grateful, but you can still be grateful and not like content. But I feel like I needed a push, and a miracle happened. That miracle was me being able to get advice from a very successful entrepreneur and a person that I've looked up to for the past few years, to reassure me that what I was thinking all along was the thing that I actually needed to do.
Listen to me. You have to go back to 0 followers in your mind. That's what I did.
Yeah.
You have to go back to 0. And I'm telling you right now, you will pick up a bigger audience of being your true self than trying to hold on to just hack the algorithm or the fan base for another view. You're not that girl anymore.
Yeah, and that's
And
so
by the way,
true.
this is a big deal, just because this is about to happen to everybody, because kids are about to get more famous more often earlier because of TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, but then they're going to go through life and they're not going to be the same person.
And that's true. I even told myself, I'm like, I wish I could just start from 0, because I feel like all of my subscribers are not even like what is the point? I'm not even. Yeah, in my head. Yes. You're right.
Oh my gosh, I was so dramatic. I said I was gonna change my channel name. But I never did, because I actually realized how complicated the whole like rebrand. So I think I like looked into it, and it was like, I don't know, I feel like it was like, I mean, maybe, I don't remember, but I don't know why, but I was like, nah, I do like JessCreationss, because it still has my name on it, but it's still, like, Creations does not, like, I realized, I don't know why, like, when I first started my channel, I said JessCreationss because it was just going to be a channel full of my creations. It wasn't necessarily tailored to just hair. That's why what made it Creations and not hair, just hair or something involving hair or natural hair. So it just fits. It's just a different kind of creation, you know? So there was no point in me changing the name, because JessCreationss can be my channel name, and it could also fit for the things that I will do and in the future, and it'll just be my overall brand name. I think that's like a pretty good, I feel like that's fine for now. And now we come to the birth of my new channel, the rebirth. I was just going to just cut out natural hair videos 100% on my channel, because it's like, I feel like I've said all I needed to say. I've had my share of space and value to add to the natural hair community for like 3 years, and I feel like I've given you all of my best honest tips that's helped me. I've showed you a whole bunch of natural hairstyles that you could do, but I feel like a part of inspiring girls to love themselves naturally, your hair involves that. You know, there are still a lot of you that are still on your hair journey, and I don't want to just keep doing the same videos, how to grow your hair. I have videos on that is just going to tell you my honest like things that's helped me. But I felt like, you know, I really enjoy doing the week in my hair videos. And that's honestly my way of creeping in vlogs, because I've always wanted to do vlogs, but I always felt like it was hard for me to do that because people came to my channel for hair and not my life, so it discouraged me to do it. But I feel like that's a different way to show you how to take care of your hair, and it's more, which is really crazy. So that's still something I'm doing. Obviously you guys still see me doing like the week in my hair videos because I really do enjoy But I'll go into that deeper. Wait, should I now? But I'll go into it. Let's finish. We're gonna have a little bit more realistic, because instead of me just telling you what works, I'm taking you throughout my week and I'm showing you what exactly I do. For those of you who still want to see my natural hair content, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I did not keep up this posting schedule. Ugh. Don't. You guys know my intentions, okay? Like, man, one day maybe I can get on a consistent schedule. One day, or maybe it's just hard because YouTube is not my full time. So it's like I just have to stop like saying things, because then I don't want you guys to like not take the things that I say seriously. But I feel like those of you know my intentions, and like whenever I say something about schedule, like I will try my best, but it is hard because I do have another job. So say if I have to work longer, just something can come up that will mess up my posting schedule, rather than if I was full time, then it would be a whole lot easier to be on a consistent schedule. But I'm trying, okay? At least I got to, well, at one point I was posting at least 2 to 3 times a week. I kind of fell off on that too, but hey, that happens. Anyways, moving on. That will be on Sundays. Wednesdays are I'm happy. Okay, so I was doing a week in my hair. So it's been like 10 years. I mean, 10 years. It's been officially a year since I've been doing a week in my hair videos. And I'm really, really happy, because that's something, once again, that I hadn't seen done, like, often. I always see a week of my life or something like that. I just thought it was a perfect thing for me to do, because I like balance. So I still want the base of my channel to be about my creations and just whatever that comes. Okay, my camera died. But yeah, I knew I didn't want to completely erase natural hair, and I was thinking like I did say that I tried everything that I already put out all the hair content that I could, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just take you guys through a week of my hair, make it more casual, more realistic, you know, and just show you like that's something that I hadn't done. Like I've done in the past, but I haven't like created a series on it. So anyways, that was a good balance for me to still keep in hair content, like I said, but also in a new, fresh way, because it wasn't just like, hey, me sitting down giving you hair tips, or hey, me sitting down doing a hairstyle. It was more like a lifestyle production, and also it was nice that I was able to add in any vlog or extra, like, you know, personal vlog content that I wanted to, without feeling committed to just doing vlogs, because I am pretty personal about like my life and everything like that. So it was just a good balance. So I'm really happy that I thought about that, and that that I'm still doing it and I still enjoy doing it. So yeah, that was good. That was a good thing that came out of 2020. I feel like that's a different way to show you how to take care of your hair, and it's more realistic, because instead of me just telling you what works, I'm taking you throughout my week and I'm showing you what exactly I do. For those of you who still want to see my natural hair content, that will be on Sundays. Wednesdays are gonna be what I would like to call work Wednesdays. Oh my gosh, how long did that even last? It's gonna be showing a day in my life of me working towards my dreams. Oh my gosh, so first of all, the pandemic happened, so that was a reason why that ended up falling off. Even the business aspect, when I said my goal was to become an entrepreneur, and last year I did mention how I wanted to create a product and sell it, but I just didn't feel right. You know, everybody was struggling last year, including myself, and it just didn't feel right during like crazy times and uncertain times try to sell something, you know, that I just didn't feel, I felt kind of insensitive for me. So, and just not the best timing. So that's why that didn't happen last year. Oh, but this year, I am not playing no games. Like behind the scenes, like real adult stuff. And Fridays and Saturdays, I'm excited to announce this. It's going to be something that I like to call Be True series. So I came up with this Be True series because it's like my struggle is always trying to stay true to myself. And that's something that I really want to promote. Like I said, it's for other girls to stay true to themselves. My Be True series is pretty much going to be me talking to either you guys, any other influencers, content creators, anybody. I'm going to be interviewing, doing some Q&As, and then also just showing a conversation between just two girls about whatever struggles. It's something that I've always wanted to do because I am a people person. It's weird because I love meeting new people, but I'm just so introverted, it's like scares me to do it.
But when I'm doing it, it's like cool, like, oh, this isn't that bad. Wow, so I actually did that for, actually I'm not sure how long it lasted, but it lasted not too bad. It surpassed 2 uploads. So I don't mind back for that. But I actually really enjoyed it. You know, like it was a perfect time to do that during the pandemic, and that really helped, you know, just having, like, it was just more of an intimate connection with you guys, like one-to-one, and I got to, it was nice to talk to you guys. It, like, I still remember everyone that I, you know, spoke with. It's nice to be able to see you guys and talk to you, and because I care about you too. I want to know about your passions and who you are and everything like that. I mean, you support me, so it's like, you must be cool if you support me, because, you know, I'm so cool. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? I'm curious to know, like, who you are. So that's something that I would like to do more. I mean, I don't know if I'll do it in the Be True series type of form. I'm not sure. But it's something that I definitely enjoyed, and happy I tried that out, because that was kind of nerve-wracking for me too as well. Being introverted and all that stuff, but it was nice. A great experience. I want, whenever anybody watches any of my videos, be inspired to stay true to themselves and ultimately, hopefully, grow to love themselves naturally as well as glammed, and to follow their dreams, you know, and to know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. I want you guys to come to my videos for what I have to say, not how I look, you know, because I don't think that holds much value. I can be a pretty girl, but I don't want to be known as the pretty girl. I want to be known as the girl who impacted a lot of, you know, people's lives and made them love themselves. Did I just compliment myself? Who said you were pretty? Okay, I'm just kidding. I was just saying that, not calling myself pretty, but just saying based on the comments that I would get, you know, naturally, or made them stay true to themselves, made them not care about what other people think, and made them follow their dreams and, you know, be happy with who they actually are. I appreciate everybody who helped me get to the point that I am in my journey, and those who want to stay and are excited to join me on my journey of following my dreams and doing what actually makes me happy, in hopes of inspiring you guys to do the same. Then welcome. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating. Like, I'm starting to feel like this is happening all over again. Like, this was a big moment for me, and it took a lot of courage, because I didn't know, like, in that moment, everybody could have just dropped off from my channel. I was like, forget you then. Like, you know, like, you guys don't owe me anything. So the fact that I am still a year later where I am now, and I'll speak on everything, the differences and all that, it's like, mind-blowing. Me, and, you know, for us to work together to follow our dreams and stay true to ourselves, because it can be hard at times, but we can do it. We can do this together. I'm so excited! Whew. That's what freedom looks like. I was so free. I was like, finally, I got this off my chest, and I can, like, finally do what I want to do. Not that I couldn't, but it was just like, I'm happy. Like, communication is important to me, like I said earlier, so it's like, I'm happy that I was able to communicate that, so we were all on a, like, understanding. And it's like I said, I didn't want anybody to leave, but whoever, you know, that wasn't with the new transition, it was like, I understand if you don't want to be a part of this community, or, you know, be a part of the channel anymore. So it was like a thank you and a goodbye to, you know, the supporters who found me and started liking me for it. Well, not really, because I still make it. I don't know. Let me stop talking. I had to work that out. This is going to be amazing. This is going to help so many people. Oh my God! And look at this. Hey! Look at these videos, these new improved videos. Wow, life is something, isn't it? First of all, I am so proud of you, 24-year-old Jess, for choosing happiness. Because you would think that choosing happiness was the easiest thing. But there's this saying on TikTok, or this like TikTok trend, where it was like a comparison and pretty much saying, would you rather be rich but sad, or poor but happy? And yeah, sometimes with happiness, like if you choose that route, eventually, yes, hopefully wealth will come with that, especially if you make a living or find a way to make a living off of something that you're passionate in. So now it's been a year later, and where am I now? Still JessCreationss, obviously. And let's start off with last year I was at 100K. Now I'm at 130, which is not really the biggest. I mean, well, it depends on who you ask. Like, if you're looking at it from a person who is a smaller creator, yeah, that may be a lot to you, and that is a lot. But I mean, that's so bad though, because do I view it when I think of a lot? Obviously, I'm thinking like more than that. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. The point is, I grew. Okay, like I didn't lose followers. Somehow, I was able to still grow after saying that I was ending my channel and deciding to start all over. Now, I said that I wasn't going to do any hairstyle videos anymore, but then I said I was, just not the same videos. So that's why I'm still doing natural hair videos in a sense. And it's not even just natural hair videos, but it's just videos. I don't know how you describe it. It's more so just like my videos, and I just talk about, I'll mention natural hair. I don't know, it's more of a production. So yeah, that's the main thing. I grew. Pretty much if I were to think like, what were the changes that I made to my channel that brought me here or has me here right now? Well, first of all, like I said, I decided to make videos that I felt good in making. And what I realized is I really enjoy, I mean, I love creating in all aspects. I love creating hairstyles. I love creating outfits. I love creating videos. Like, I am very passionate in the editing process and the creation process of creating a video, to the point where if I were thinking about going back to college, besides psychology, I would probably, the other thing that I could definitely see myself getting into is probably video production. Because I could definitely see myself, I've mentioned this before, but like the thought of producing a whole, like a movie, like that would be cool. But I feel like that's a lot. I don't know if I would want to do all that, but I could see myself doing it because I just love, when I watch movies, I like to watch the movies, but I also am very fascinated with the different shots that they do, and I'm looking at like the production, like how it's filmed and edited and all that stuff. So that is like interesting to me, and I really like that. So I decided to implement that into my videos, just make it more of like an experience, and like a, I guess not movie production, but kind of like a production and like more of an experience, rather than like, hey, I'm telling you how to do this with your hair. And so on all my videos, I didn't want it to be like, hey, a basic tutorial or I'm giving you these type of tips. It was more of just like, I guess like an experience. So for instance, like Week in My Hair videos, like I said, it was more like you guys were just going through a week with me, like you were a fly on the wall and just seeing how my week and what I did to my hair, and also other stuff with my life that I decided to like sprinkle in. So that's more of an experience. My wash day videos, now that is like something surprisingly have popped off. Like that's like one of my highly viewed videos whenever I do wash day videos, and I enjoy doing it because it's an experience. Like I am extra with my videos, and I understand like some people may just want to come for a tutorial, but that's not who I am. Like I'm here for the experience, the production, the full story, the full like that type of like, maybe romanticizing it a little bit, but in a realistic way, because I'm still realistic about certain things. So I really like that I did that, because I feel like it's a lot more casual, maybe relatable, but the experience is fun to watch. So that's something that I enjoy doing as well. And every now and then I'll sprinkle in like a girl chat video. Oh yeah, I'll do my girl chats or my Q&A videos, because that's kind of just my guilty pleasure as well. I love talking clearly. I love giving advice. I still haven't really tapped into that as much. I would say the most I tapped into that is when I did the Hair and Love show, which I did enjoy doing, and I'm kind of going to start implementing that kind of again. And then when I did the Be True series, I was able to have actual conversations, which I really, really loved. So I've tried a lot of things. Even my fashion videos I did here and there and sprinkled in. So like, I mean, for a whole pandemic to happen, but I was able to still steer to my goals or stay like consistent with what I wanted to do, kind of ish, was great. And on top of that, first of all, I'm the happiest I've ever been with my channel. Well, kind of. We'll talk about that. But I was the happiest I've been with my channel than I've ever, well, I won't say that. It's just different types of happy. I was very happy in the beginning of my channel because I was actually on that journey, so it was like something I wanted to film until I wasn't, you know, and I was just doing it for views or whatever. But now I'm kind of like on that new, on the same happy that I was when I first started, because it's like I'm trying new things, and you know, I'm just posting videos that like I don't know, like I don't know. Do you get it? I always say that when I get my words mixed up. And funny enough, not only was I like the happiest I've been in a while with my YouTube channel, but crazy enough, after saying that I was going to end my channel, I got to work with way more brands than I did in the past, and I made way more money, crazy enough. And like, I also like wasn't even on Instagram that much, so like blessings just started happening out of nowhere. I mean, was there hard times? Of course. It wasn't as easy to make the transition because a lot of times views were not the best, which I expected. You know, people were gonna leave, but I had to keep being consistent, and eventually new people came in and saw where I was, and they enjoyed that, and they wanted to be a part of that. So, you know, the pandemic was, I mean, I'm really happy you're watching this. I mean, we made it through that freaking crazy time. I mean, we're still kind of going through it, but you know, things are progressing a little bit. And I say it lightheartedly because obviously I know that you know, the United States is doing, every place is doing different, but yeah, I'm really happy I did that. So now, what next is the question, right? For me, what is next? Some things are coming. The channel, things are getting heated up. I haven't even started yet. No, I'm just kidding. But just kidding, but not kidding. But now, of course, like, I want to do more. Like I said, last year I wanted to tap into the business side and really focus on what my end goal was, and that's like actually creating a product or designing something. And like I said, I didn't want to do that last year because of the state, but this year it's like, it's happening. Like, it has to happen. Like, I'm gonna try it, and if it fails, it fails. If it picks off, whatever. But I definitely need to take that risk because it's like, what am I doing? You know, because I don't want to just be a YouTuber. That's not something I wanted to do. Like I said, I would love to become an entrepreneur, and yes, also a YouTuber. I just want to have different sources of income, obviously, because I want to become financially stable at some point. Because I am getting older and stuff like that. But also, I want to become financially stable off of something that I love. And so that's definitely going to be something that I'm going to be working on. I'm not going to speak too much about it because I tend to talk too like quick about stuff. So once I get all the details, you guys will definitely know about all that. But one thing I can talk about, which is the other thing that I'm working on, and it's going to be a transition for this channel. It's another scary thing, kind of like when I said I was changing my channel. This is kind of scary too because it is kind of like a transition as well, and something I haven't done before, and something new. But you know, you never know until you try, right? So first of all, let me just say where I am in my channel right now. So I'm pretty happy with my channel, but obviously, like, there's always going to be those certain videos that does the most or whatever, because of, you know, the algorithm likes videos that usually generate the most amount of views. That's just how it's going to be. And I understand that with the other videos, like I said, my week in my hair videos, and I said my wash day videos and my week in my hair videos are usually the mostly viewed videos, which obviously means that those are the videos I make the most money on, which I understand because that's one of the videos that I'm still talking about natural hair. So I, like, of course, a lot of people are still going to like that, but it's more of a production anyways. But my videos, when I talk about fashion or I do like advice or Q&As, like, that's not as that many views, which is okay, but at the same time, still seeing it sometimes, it can be a little discouraging because that means the lower my views, the less money I get and the less close I can be. So I want to do this full time, okay? Like, that's just it. So it's like, okay, like, it's not all about the money, but because of how the system is when it comes to YouTube videos,
how many views equates to how much you make. It's just like, that's the only reason. Like, I would not care about views if it didn't matter, if that didn't matter to how much I made. Like, I will care less. Because I have to think strategically about certain things. So me seeing that, those videos get the most, and the videos right now that I'm doing, seeing the numbers for that, I have other ideas in my head that I want to do, but I just recently got introduced to another platform that I can really expand on, like those videos, intimate videos that a lot of you, like the main people that will show up for those videos. I feel like, what I'm trying to say is, I recently started looking into Patreon. I've heard about it for years now, but it was just like weird to ask your subscribers or your supporters to like pay for videos, because I'm just like, they have to really like you to do that. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm on that level yet to where you guys will be willing to pay. But then I'm like, I have to give myself more credit than that, in a sense, which is hard. My camera keeps dying, so I need to hurry up. But I need to give myself more credit. And I had to think, like, first of all, I work my buttocks off on videos. Like, I put in so much work on my videos, so much time, so much editing. And I feel like I have a lot to provide and give advice on. And I want to even do more. I want to expand. I have other ideas when it comes to certain things that I'm just like, well, it may not get the most views on this channel because it is going to be a new thing. And I understand that. But at the same time, I don't know, I just like the idea, and I've been like watching more videos and talking to some people about it, and as much as like progress as I have made since last year with the transition to posting the things that I want, at the end of the day, it's still going to take some time for, you know, it to get to where it can be something that I can do full time, if that even comes. Because who's to say if my current content or whatever takes off. So it's just like, I just don't like, first of all, you can't, like, YouTube is always changing. The views are not always consistent with not just me, but all creators. Like, you could be doing so well, and then all of a sudden, like, things just change, trends just change, certain people just lose interest in certain things, and you just don't get the same views anymore. And it's not consistent, and it's like, again, because your views are tied into how much money you make, it's like, if I'm trying to do this full time and make a living off of something I love, that's something I cannot rely on. As much as I fight myself for it and I'm happy with my channel, it does still discourage me when I do see certain videos that I actually really love. Like, I mean, I love all my videos, but they're just like in different ways, you know? And certain videos I just see don't get the same amount of views, and of course it's still going to be like a little discouraging. Like, of course, even though I'm above that, but it's just like, because it's like, oh, I know that's not going to make as much. So then sometimes it's like that thing, like, okay, well, maybe I need to start making this video once I do need to make more money because I have bills to pay and other stuff like that. So it's like a just unhealthy relationship. Okay, the views is just like an unhealthy relationship. I don't like it, and I want to be able to just post whatever I want and not have to worry about money. And I'm not there yet. Like, I have a job, a part-time job. So the fact that I'm not, and I do make money with brands and stuff like that, but I'm also going to be trying to start a business, and it's just like, I need more stability, okay? I can't just solely rely on just, like, when YouTube is doing well, it's doing well, but when it decides that it wants to change up on the views or whatever, or people decide that they don't want to watch or whatever, I mean, yeah, I can't be mad at that. So it got to the point to where I stopped looking at my views. Which sucks, because that means that I can't even, like, sometimes reply to you guys, which it seems like I haven't been replying that much is because of that, because it's like, I will reply within the first hour or 2 hours or the same day, but after that, I don't go back to that video because I don't want to see the views, because I don't want to psychologically or not be conscious of like that, like, disappointing feeling, like, oh, like, it is kind of disappointing in a sense, you know, because it's like you really enjoy something and then it's like, oh, but only this amount, and you know that it's only going to make that amount. Unfortunately, that's just how it is.
Like, it's not all about the money, but do you guys, I know, I feel like you guys would get what I'm saying. So that's where Patreon comes in, because it's like, if I had Patreon would definitely help me to be another source of income that I can make if I'm being fully transparent. But also, it's not about that, because now, like, the things that I'm going to be doing on Patreon, like, you guys think my content is amazing on YouTube. I made sure, you know, because I already feel guilty about even saying, like, hey, pay for my videos. So it's like, I obviously am going to make sure that you guys, it's well worth the amount that it will be, okay? So, but yeah, so if I have that up and running, that would be, first of all, obviously, like, well, again, in a transparent way, another source of income that will relieve me from solely relying on YouTube for that, and I can just create freely without feeling like I have to catch up with to keep up with the algorithm and post just things that gets them, you know, a certain amount of views, and then just messes up the whole experience, you know, of, I'm not trying to get back to where I was, okay? So, yeah, so I just had that idea, and I've been looking into Patreon for the past couple weeks to like a month, and doing research and thinking about what I will offer. And it has been an amazing experience, because like, it's gonna be like a whole different world on there, pretty much. And a whole nother side of myself. The same Jess, but more intimate, a closer connection, more just open and raw. It's just gonna be amazing. Okay, like, I know you guys are gonna enjoy it, and you know, obviously, I get it if some of you guys don't want to spend the money for it. Like, I get that, but like, it's gonna be a great experience. I mean, YouTube is still gonna be good, but that is gonna be like the baby, like the closest you can ever be to me. That's gonna be that part. I'm definitely gonna make sure you guys are straight, you guys get your benefits, and I shower you guys with all my love and appreciation in the most ways that I can. So yeah, that's gonna be coming really soon. I'm not gonna go into all the details yet. That's gonna be another video once I do post it and whatever, but just know it's coming. I can post a video about it and really tell you guys more. But that's been in the works. That's also why I haven't been posting that much too, because it's like, it's a lot just trying to start, like, just doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And you guys know, like, I'm overly obsessive. I'm a perfectionist. So it's like, if I want to start something or work on something, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to overthink of all the creative and the best ways that I can do it. And like I said, if you guys are going to be paying personally your money for the videos, I'm going to make sure you guys get what you are paying, you know, for it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And more. It's going to be worth it. And I'm so excited. I'm so scared though, because it's like some other, like, it's a little spicy too. It's a little like, just way personal. You guys just, yeah. So anyways, I guess that's where I am now. And those are the two things that I will have to come. And also on the Patreon, I will be going more into the behind the scenes of my business again. I know I started last year and that fell off, but that's because of the pandemic. But yeah, you guys will be seeing me starting my business and what I'm, you know, just experiencing the journey with me and giving your inputs and helping me on the designs and just certain things like that, and being the first to know when things start happening and get out there. And it's just going to be a great experience. And I know, especially the ones that really like support me for whatever I do, I know you guys are going to enjoy it, and it's going to be just an amazing new world of just JessCreationss, like a different side, like the alter ego of JessCreationss. Not really, but the same, but just everything. So it's just gonna be great, and I'm really excited. And I'm gonna stop talking because this is a long dang video, and I wanted to just condense it and keep it short, but I can never do that because I freaking talk too much. Thank you for being with me on this crazy journey. Life is crazy, and I like to share with you guys because we're all on our different journeys. But it is, no matter what journey you're on, there are going to be hard parts in it, and parts where you know, you change your mind and you grow and you change and you evolve. That's what you're supposed to do. Fortunately, sometimes on the internet, people don't realize that. I mean, I feel like people are realizing, being more open to people changing, but yeah, especially as an artist, like, people are so quick to put you in a box, and I'm just so quick to, boom, knock that box, take that box away from me.
I'm bursting out of that box. I don't need, like, yeah. I don't play that around here. No box is gonna be placed around me. Like, shoot. It's the same for you, okay? Like, don't let somebody label you to something that you're not. Do whatever the freak you want. But also know that it may come with some sacrifices, okay? So, if you watch until the end, I would love to know and show you my appreciation, okay? Because I haven't done that in a while. Comment 3 purple hearts. And if you want, maybe give me some ideas of what you would like to see on the Patreon. If you want, like, I pretty much have everything set in stone, but I'm also open to hearing any other things you would like to see. Some ideas, I'm open to it. I will see you guys really, really soon in my next video, and I'm excited. I'll definitely let you guys know the day soon when I get it, but so look out for that. But next week it's gonna be, oh my gosh, I can't believe. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, okay, I'm done. Okay, much love. Have a great rest of your day or night, and you're appreciated. Just remember that. And okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I can go on for another hour, you know.